Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's forecast for Monday the 12th of August through to Sunday the 18th of August 2019. We are actually moving into Uranus retrograde this coming week, and this will actually continue right through until January next year. And what this retrograde is asking us to do is to look back over our lives, to review, I guess, where in your life you naturally knew who you were before the labels, the stories, the people that have told us who we should be and who we shouldn't be and how we should be and how we shouldn't be. And I was actually reflecting on this myself when writing my most recent blog last night. And I recognized that the greatest shift that I've ever had in my life occurred when I went back to my roots. And that was, I went back to the spiritual being that I was born. We're all born very intuitive. We all have natural abilities that we come into this life with. We have natural creations and creativity that moves us into a particular direction until people tell us that we can't do that. And so for me, I was always a healer. I was always intuitive. I could see spirit. And now, as I look back over my life, and also a teacher, I used to, pretend that I was a teacher. And I look back over my life now and I see that the greatest shifts that have occurred for me and the greatest awakenings that occurred for me was when I stepped into the shoes that I came into this life to wear. And so this is really what's being asked of us, and to really get grounded, to go back to your heritage, go back to what is it within your line of ancestry that's been passed down to you. And it was my beautiful late grandmother's birthday this week, and just this morning I was thinking, there are so many, I just loved her so dearly and I just respected her and she was so amazing. But when she was alive, I didn't really understand the magnitude of the difference that she made in people's lives. She worked tirelessly through Al-Anon and worked with women and partners of people who have suffered from alcoholism. And she was just a beautiful, beautiful soul who always had time for people to come and have a cuppa, and she had a very deep faith, and she just really made a difference. And so did my grandfather, who was very, very influential man in his area and in the world of AA. And I just think, that's part of my ancestry, are these two phenomenal human beings who gave so much life and service to helping others to heal from their pain and their addictions. And I just think that, I like to think that, that's part of my DNA. My mother is a beautiful woman as well, and she helps so many people. And I just think, that's been passed down. That's part of my DNA. It's been genetically passed on to me to follow in their footsteps. And I hope, it is my wish and my hope that I can honor them in the work that I do. And I find that I feel them around me so much in all of the work that I do, and I'm sure that I'm making them proud. But I often will draw on their strength and ask for their assistance and their guidance in the work that I do, so that, there are signals and signposts in your past and in your family line of where there are deep strengths for you to be drawing from. And it's also a time for you to be recognizing how much you've already changed in your life, how much growth you've already been through, and acknowledging how incredible that is, that you are who you are today, and that you've gotten to where you are in spite of the things that have occurred in your life. And that needs to be honored and celebrated. So this week, asking for what it is that we most need to know this week, what assistance and support is most required for us. Oh, beautiful. She actually flew out of the deck. The beautiful card of Unconditional Love. So the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve. So for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you're really being asked to recognize and trust that you are worthy of receiving the unconditional love of the universe. You are worthy of receiving your own love. You know, so many of us seek that love and approval outside of ourselves. We seek that validation from our relationships and people around us in order to feel whole, in order to feel that we are good enough to receive that love. And then what happens is that this then becomes formless. You know, people can't actually stay in a particular way and continue in a particular behavior just so that we can continue to feel safe and feel loved and feel supported. And so you're being reminded and also asked to draw on the Divine Mother, who has so much love and nurturing and deep compassion for all of her children, including us, at the moment that you ask for it. You know, the universe can't interfere with your life. Your loved ones can't interfere with your life. The angelic realm can't interfere with your life. But the moment that you surrender, I surrender to you, higher power, universe, angels, however it works for you. I surrender to your loving arms, and thank you for showing me and guiding me as to how I can further open my heart to receive and give love. So this is all with your heart chakra as well. And so be kind to yourself. Throughout the week, when you find yourself being incredibly judgmental and negative of yourself and others, just stop and take a breath and say, thank you, Divine Mother, for showering me in unconditional love at this time so that I may easily recognize this within myself. And so it is. Thursday and Friday. Peaceful Warrior, Archangel Uriel. Love this, Ariel. Thank you, Ariel, for helping me stand my ground with peace. What I feel very strongly with this for you all on Thursday and Friday is this is about setting healthy boundaries. Where in your life at the moment are you feeling that you don't have a say, that your needs are not being heard? And when I say that, I mean when you are continuously letting go of what it is that you are needing in your life or what it is that you are wanting to do. For example, you might be wanting to spend some quality time with yourself, and yet you're not being given the opportunity to do that. You may have people around you that are continuously asking for your assistance and your time and your energy, and it's draining you. And so you can actually call on the energy of Archangel Ariel to assist you in having that strength and the courage to say no with love and to set healthy boundaries for yourself in a way that is peaceful yet strong, loving yet brave. If you are hesitant to set your own boundaries, then what will continue to happen is that you will feel less and less valued. when you are able to actually set healthy boundaries for yourself, it's empowering. It sends the signal energetically to the universe that you value your space, you value your worth, you value your needs. And when you do that, the people in your life will begin to respond in that same way to you. Saturday and Sunday, I love Archangel Jophiel. Honor your beauty. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. We are so quick to lift other people up. And I'm sure that you are too. If you're watching this, you are a heart-centered, loving being of light who is also an empath and enjoys helping others to feel good about themselves. And so what you're being asked to do on Saturday and Sunday is to really recognize and acknowledge each moment that you lift somebody else up, that you see the beauty in somebody else. And then in that moment, recognize the beauty in yourself. If, however, you're feeling that you are a bit flat, you're feeling that everything has gone pear-shaped in your life and you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, then Archangel Jophiel is here to assist you in helping you shift the thoughts that you're having about this situation, person or event, and to also help you to see the beauty in the world around you, the magic in life, because life is magical, life is beautiful, and it is what we make it. So if you're needing that additional assistance to help you to shift your mindset, to shift your outlook, to shift your view on the world, then call on Archangel Jophiel to assist you with that. You are a beautiful being of the divine. You have an enormous heart and soul. And each and every one of you have come here to experience this life, to recognize your own beauty, your own divinity, and your own gifts and talents. So I hope that that serves you well. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. And as always, I'd love to get your feedback. I love to hear from you, so thank you. Keep sending those messages through. Namaste, blessed be, bye.